Placing points or marker dots or just different shapes on the map is simple with points and markers. Click the menu over here and we first get presented with symbols. So the way to do this, choose a CSV file, or you can drop a CSV file straight onto it, just like so. It'll open the CSV and it'll give the option to select which columns in your spreadsheet are assigned to the different settings within the dots functionality. So we'll just take the defaults for now, click import symbols, and then it imports the dots, as you can see here. Can zoom in, we can see we've created all sorts of different shapes, triangle, square, diamond. We've got labels on there. We can change the fill pattern of all of them if we like so. We can change all the dimensions of the individual points here. We can show or hide them like so. Now, what we can also do is we can select all the different areas within the boundary of each of the shapes. So for instance, we take these two here, we click select map areas inside symbols, and there we go, and then we'll hide the symbols, hide the dots, so we can see the areas that have been colored within it, which is quite handy if, say, you might have 20 stores across the country and you want to know which postcodes are covered by a 20-mile radius of each. That would enable you to create a map of that type. Now we can remove all the, well, we'll just show them again. We'll remove them all. This has obviously created territories. We want rid of the territories, so we can get rid of those by just clicking these here, and we're effectively back to a blank map. Now if we want to go to callouts, same thing happens there. We can choose a spread like so, use the default headings again, import locations, and then it's similar to the dots, but what it's done is it's created a kind of marker with a line and a dot at the end of it. Now you can see here we've got each one individually. I'll just find the head office one, head office there. We can change the labeling, head office location. We've changed that here and it appears here. We can change the individual style of each of the markers by clicking this little pencil symbol here. It'll pop up a warning. Do we want to style the symbols separately? Yes, we do. So now we can do things like change the color of the marker, change the line color, maybe pick that, change the text color, maybe that, and the box color, maybe pick that. So those colors are not really very attractive, but you can see what I mean. Change the font size, the marker size, the length of the tail, like so, and the line width of the frame and the tail. And as you'll see when we zoom out, what that's done is it's only changed that individual marker's details. If we wanted to change all the markers to be the same, what we would do is click the call out appearance edit button, which is there. Now this will change the call out appearance of everything if we untick that selection box. Use one style. So that's turned them all into the same style. Now, what you might have noticed, as we're zooming in, the location markers stay a relatively large size as the map increases and decreases in size, which is good for on-screen viewing, but not necessarily if we want to print the map. So what we can do is, where it says sizing here, keep readable, we can do scale with map. Now, as we zoom the map in and out, the markers will actually scale with the map, like so. Now, if we need a sample of the spreadsheet to give us the column headings and such, we just click download callouts example, and that will download the callouts there. Get rid of that, cut. And then we can go to location key. Now, location key, what that is, that is similar to our callouts, but if we zoom in, you can see what it's done is it's produced a dot with a label inside it. Now that label is referred to in this table here. Now what we can do is we can set the table details to be large so we can see them. So this might be good if we need numbered dots covering the country, all with a specific label. So that you might have 20 stores and they'd be numbered 1 to 20 within each of the dots. Another thing I forgot to mention about the callouts, if we go back to callouts, if you want to add callouts manually, simply enter the text you want to appear in the callout here, test marker, and then click anywhere on the map and the marker will appear, and it will continue to be moved around as you click until you do something like select another marker, click there and it'll rearrange that one, click there, it'll rearrange that one. So that's how you add manual markers if you don't want to import them as a spreadsheet.